안녕하세요 여러분, 켈리 가치 공부입니다. So I'm testing out a microphone. It's not a microphone, it's the thing, well it is a microphone, it's just not like a microphone, you know, like that's not its specific use. It is, oh my gosh, it's this thing. Completely curious to see what it would sound like. If I don't like it, I don't think I'll use it again. I am planning to buy an actual microphone, I just haven't gotten around to doing that because I'm lazy. So, I already filmed the intro to this video once. I did it without the tiny mic, so I'm gonna test it with the tiny mic. 안녕하세요 여러분. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Kelly, and welcome to my channel. Hope you stick around. I'm so sorry you're here on an experiment, but you guys, thank you so much for 125 subscribers at the time I'm recording this. Today, basically, we're going to be taking, it's basically like a checkpoint test in how to study Korean. I'm already pretty much halfway through Unit 2 actually, so we're doing pretty good on time. I wanted to finish Unit 2 by the end of my summer vacation. I've looked at the lesson list because I can see all the topics that are going to be covered in the unit, and I noticed that a lot of grammar points I already know either from previous resources like Talk to Me in Korean, or I've learned them recently in Hylocal with Hananim. I did a video on Hylocal, by the way, if you guys are interested in seeing what that is. I'll put a little card to it up there. Anyway, I'm blabbering. On today's agenda, we have to take a howtostudykorean.com Unit 2.1 mini test. The unit is divided into 3 sections, so I've covered the first section, so I need to take a mini test for that to check my progress and basically review everything I've learned. Second item on the agenda today, I'm going to be taking the Topic 1 listening portion of the test. So yes, those are the items on today's agenda. Let's just get into the test taking. 시험을 볼까? 가자! Okay, we're back to the tiny microphone, but I have my answers, and now I'm just going to check. Well, pleasantly surprised that I got them all right. I'm holding the microphone closer to see if that makes a difference. Now I have to take the TOPIK test. However, it is like let me check the time. It is 3:06 right now, so, ooh, ring light. It is 3:06 right now, so I am very hungry. Food first, study later. My hands are shaking because, like, my hand is slipping. But anyway, but yes, food first, study later. So I am upset, truly, because I was just taking this test and all of a sudden for some reason the audio stopped working. So that means I have to retake this thing because the audio just decided to stop, and when I went to go unpause it for some reason, because there's a timer on this thing, nothing happened. I moved it around, nothing happened, it just froze. So I refreshed the page and I lost my progress. I have to restart the test and I'm not happy. I was doing really good. And now that I refreshed it, I think the questions might change. I'm hoping they don't, but so now I have to restart. Attempt 2. Also, if anyone knows why this happened, can you let me know please? Because I have no clue why this happened. Now let's try again. My answers didn't save, but the timer did. So my time is still running, which I don't think is fair at all, but whatever. So I'm just gonna quickly fill in the answers from what I remember, so. Okay, I believe I left off at like 17 minutes. Okay, I gotta figure this out. Give me a sec. so it froze again. There's 9 minutes left and I'm not gonna get through the rest of these questions. So what I'm thinking, I'm just gonna finish the test and then we'll see what I got out of 22 instead out of 30 because I'm not doing this again. As you can see here, I didn't even bother to use my microphone anymore. We're done with that. So as you can see, I was on question 23, right? Audio's frozen. It's not doing anything. Even when I move it, it's not doing anything. Timer's still running. It stays running and I have 7 minutes. And the questions are read so slowly that 7 minutes isn't enough to get through 7 questions. Every question itself is like 2 minutes or 3 minutes. I don't know. There's 30 questions. I answered 22. So we're just gonna finish this. I might retake it after this. Okay, it is the same questions. We're trying this again. There's literally 1 question left and it's telling me congratulations. It's skipping over questions. The audio has been glitching. It keeps skipping questions. I had to... Let's see. Okay, it skipped over 2 questions. Okay, one of them I put a random answer for, but I think it skipped over that one too. So this test in total technically was only like 27 questions because it didn't even play the audio file. It just glitched ahead. Like, why? Well, this is gonna be out of 27 then. There's nothing else I can do. It's just skipping over those audio files. Even whether I reverse it and go back, it's not happening. It's not there. Oh well, let's just finish this test. 23 of 27 or 26 questions complete. Wow! 23 of 27 is 85%. Okay, so I got a solid B+ on this. So this one I was thinking if it was Kyohek or Jumal, because Jumal means weekend. So here they were basically talking about like, oh, where are you going for? Although I guess, because I was thinking at first I thought it might have been Kyohek. Because I'm like, oh, they're talking about plans they've made for like vacation. But then I'm like, Jumal, I wasn't paying, I don't remember if they said a date specifically. So I was like, well, this could be weekend plans. Like, okay, here's what I'm gonna do. If the answer was one of the ones that I wasn't even thinking about, then I'm not counting that. But if it was, I'm gonna count it as half a point. And let me write it down before I forget actually. How much was it? It was 23 out of, I'm gonna say 26, because I know one of them I just put a random answer on because I didn't hear the audio file. So 23 out of 26, which is an 88%. And then for 13, so I got half a point there. So I'm gonna write that down before I forget. This is the other one that I thought I was gonna get wrong. Okay, this one I honestly didn't really understand the conversation. One of the verbs they were using, I didn't know it, so I was like, I don't know what they're talking about. And I sort of thought it might have been 2 because they were talking about placing stuff somewhere. The chair and the table. They didn't mention the chair technically, so I guess just the table. Yeah, okay, that one's my bad. That one I got wrong. No half point there. This one. Okay, this one. I was this close. No, actually I had already selected it, but I changed it to this one. But I'm gonna give myself half a point because I changed it to the wrong answer after I had the right one. Should I give myself half a point? You know what? I'm gonna be nice. And I'm gonna give myself a half point because I think I deserve it. I've been studying hard. And my intuition was correct, which is the whole point of these half point things. For 24.5 out of 27. So, I got a 91%. So clearly there's been an improvement. If my reading score was a 83% and my listening score was a 91%, of course this, let's not forget, this was taken July 17th and this was taken early June 3rd. So it's been a little over a month and my score has improved. So what I've noticed now is that I need to work on my vocabulary. I think my grammar is pretty good at this point, but I definitely need to load up on a lot of vocabulary, so that's gonna be my focus for the next couple weeks. So the next test I should be taking is the Unit 2 test for howtostudykorean.com. I'm trying to finish Unit 2. That way I can move up to intermediate grammar on the website. If you guys want to check out any videos about how to study Korean that I've made, I will put them in cards up here. My camera cut off in the middle of me speaking, so I'll try that outro again. 여러분, 나중에 또 봐요. 안녕.